Hello children, how are you? How are you today? I am good. I am well. What about you? Hello kids. Welcome to savitaphawadeacademy Academy. This is our computer lecture Touchpad 3 Class 3 cbse board. Kids, today we start new chapter and we on page number 12. And today is our chapter name Hardware and Software. From this one chapter we learn here learning objectives which computer system, computer hardware, input devices and output devices, processing devices, storage devices, IPO cycle and computer software. Kids, here two friends discuss like you. First one saying, I know about the type of computers, but I want to know more about the parts of a computer. Another one saying, a computer is mainly divided into two types of parts. Let me tell you in a detail. Then let's learn. Come, we learn here. First one, computer system. Kids, now we learn about computer system. A computer system is made up of many parts. Each part of the computer performs a different task. The computer system is made up of two types of parts. First one, hardware and software. The parts of a computer that we use to work with are called devices. Then now, hardware means what? Which things you can see here all are hardwares, okay? And software means which things you can't see here means inside central processing units, which data feed means a different type software. For example, C++ language or Windows 10, Windows 11, Windows 9, Windows 8, Tally and Excel. Each another one, Paintbrush, Microsoft, okay, that type all are software, okay. Then we learn about computer hardware in detail, okay. See, in the parts of a computer that we can see and touch are called a hardware. All parts means this one a keyboard, this one a monitor, okay, this one CPU, this one mouse and here speakers. We can easily touch, okay, feel means that were all are things means a hardware, okay. All input processes, output and storage devices form the hardware components of a computer system. The hardware components are divided into four groups, okay. First one, input devices. Second one, processing devices. Third one, output devices and storage devices, okay. Then input devices, which is the devices that help us to enter data into the computer and give orders are called input devices. Some of the input devices are keyboard, okay. There is a numeric key, alphabet keys, different type keys. Mouse, scanner, joystick, touch screen, microphone, web camera, light, pen, etc. Then we learn each and every input devices in a detail. First one, keyboard. A keyboard is used to give input to the computer by typing numbers, letters and the special characters. Next, mouse. A mouse is used to send instruction to the computer with the click of a button. It is also used to draw pictures and select objects in the computer. It is also called a pointing devices. Yes, when we use mouse, that time we see on a monitor there is a one arrow, that one a pointing, okay. Next, input device, scanner. A scanner is used to read papers, documents, images or pictures and send them as input into the computer. This one a scanner, okay. and joystick. A joystick is used to play games on a computer. Yes, all of you like playing games on a computer. That time, all you use this type joystick. Very good. All you know. Very good. You are very clever and talented students. It helps to control the different movements in the game. Next input device, touch screen. A touch screen is used to enter data by simply touching the screen. In this finger acts as a pointing device as the object on the screen is pointed using finger. Okay, like our smartphone. We touch on the smartphone. If we want to open WhatsApp, we touch on a phone and phone WhatsApp open. Next, microphone. A microphone is an input device. It is used to record voice, music and sound. This can be stored on a computer. This one a microphone. Next, web camera. A web camera is used to take pictures in a digital form and store photographs in the computer. It is also known as a web camera, like this. Okay. Next, light pen. A light pen is used to point to display objects or draw on the screen in a way like a touch screen. For example, when we using projector. Okay. Kids, and we all know laptop have a in a bulb camera. So webcams are used in a desktop system only. Okay. Kids, now we learn about output devices. The devices that shows us the result of a processing done by the CPU are called output devices. The results can be in any of these forms: display on the monitor, print by the printer, and sound from the speakers. The output which is displayed on the screen of a monitor is called the soft copy. A printout of the soft copy on a paper is called the hard copy of the output. Some of the commonly used output devices are shown. For example, monitors, speakers, headphones, printers type also, laser printer, inkjet printer. Okay. Now we learn about monitor. A monitor looks like a television. It is also known as a visual display unit or a VDU. The monitor shows the data that you input and its results output after the computer process it. Another one, speakers. This one speakers. Speakers are used to hear music, voice and sound on a computer. And headphones. A headphone is used to listen music, sounds without disturbing others, as they are worn by a individual. But wearing them for a long time, you can affect your hearing power. Means it's dangerous if you use a long time. Okay, so don't use long time and causes damage to your ears. Okay, so don't use long time. Another one, printer. A printer is used to print the results of the work done by the computer on a paper. We can print documents, drawings, images, etc. in black and white as well as in color using a printer. There are two types of printers: laser printer and inkjet printer. Laser printer, it uses a laser beam to print the hard copy, and inkjet printer, it sprays ink on the paper to print the hard copy. This one a inkjet printer and this one a laser printer. Next one a plotter is used to print big sketches, diagrams and maps on long sheets of paper. They are used by engineers, architects, scientists and designers. This one plotter who use engineers, architects, scientists and designers. Projector. In your school there is a projector? Yes, very good. Each and every school there is a projector. A projector projects or displays data of a computer screen on a large screen or a surface for a audience. Okay, like you. Yes, or you can see cartoons and education videos on a projector. Yes. Then smart board. Yes, smart board also each and every school and colleges. Okay, and offices also. A smart board is used in a classroom as a teaching tool. It is an interactive board that displays information with the help of projectors. Okay, now we learn about processing devices. CPU means Central Processing Unit is the processing devices that works on an input and sends the result to the output devices. The CPU is a chip that which is placed inside the CPU box. CPU is also called the brain of a computer. Yes, CPU is a brain of a computer as it is responsible for all the work done. A CPU is further divided into three parts: ALU, CU and MU. ALU means arithmetic logic unit. ALU does all the arithmetic calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. It also does comparison like greater than, less than, equal and all of. Then control unit. CU means control unit. CU coordinate and controls all the parts of the CPU. The CU gets the data and instruction from the memory unit and passes them to the ALU in a step-by-step manner. Then memory unit means MU. MU means memory unit. The CPU also has a memory like human beings. It stores the data and instructions that you give to the computer along with the results of the processing. Memory unit, control unit, arithmetic logic unit. Okay. Now we learn about the storage devices. The devices that are used to store data are called a storage device. There are many storage devices to store our data or work so that we can get it back whenever we need it. Some of the commonly used storage devices are hard disk. We all know CD. CD means compact disk. DVD means digital versatile disk and pen drive. Next, IPO cycle. Now we learn about IPO cycle. A computer works on the input, processes output. Means input means I, processes means P and O means output. Means I means input, P means process and O means output. IPO cycle. It receives input from the user through input devices. Processes is using the CPU and gives back the output using output devices. This cycle is known as a IPO cycle. Kids, all you know. Fun fact, all the computer hardware attached to it are called peripherals. Any devices that is attached to and used with a computer, though not an integral part of it, is called peripheral. Kids, see here, keyboard gives us input like numbers, signs, for example 3, 6 and plus. All data CPU process here 3 plus 6, and we got information output on a television on a monitor 9. Okay. Now we learn about computer software. Till it we learn about hardware. Now we start computer software. A computer is an electronic machine. It cannot work by itself. A computer needs instruction to do anything, because computer is a machine. Computer have a not a emotions. When we instruct computer, when we instruct any machine, then machine working like computer also. Okay. These stepwise instructions are called a software. Okay. Software works like a manager between computer, hardware and humans. So we can say that the part of a computer that we cannot see and touch is known as a software. And opposite, we feel, we touch, that one things are a hardware. And we cannot see and not touch is known as a software. For example, you play a movie on the computer from a pen drive. You can touch the pen drive, but you cannot touch the movie. This movie is the software and the pen drive is the hardware, which stores the movie and keeps it safe. Kids, there are two types of the software. First one, system software, and second one, application software. Now we learn about software. First one, system software. A software that controls and manages all the activities of a computer system is called a system software. The system software is like a manager which manages a computer system. When we switch on a computer, the first thing that system software does is to prepare the computer for you to work on it. It loads important files so that you can work and run the application software. This software is called the operating system, which is the most commonly used system software. Microsoft Windows is the most popular operating system used by people across the world. All over India, all we use Windows 98, Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 10 and Windows 11. Windows 11 is the latest version. Okay. Now we learn about a application software. You can see here different type software logos. This one Windows 98, this one Windows 2000, this one Windows XP, this one Windows 7, this one Windows 8 and Windows 10. Now we learn about application software. The software that are designed to perform some specific type of jobs on a computer are called application software. For example, you can draw and color beautiful pictures in a Paint and a Tux Paint software, but you cannot play a movie or a song on it. To play a song, you need to run the Windows Media Player, which is another software specially designed to play movies and songs. Paint, Tux Paint and Windows Media Player are some examples of application of software. In a Paint you can paint, okay, and Windows Media Player play movies and video songs. Kids, now hardware, software, hardware, input device, output device, processing device, software, system software, operating software, application software. All words spelling please write down three times in your computer notebook. Okay, then you can easily write down any answer. Okay, and got the full marks. Kids, then we revise second one chapter again. Learn main point again. Okay. The computer system is made up of two types of a part, which they first one hardware and second one software. The parts of the computer that we can see and touch are called hardware. The devices that are used to enter data into the computer are called input devices. The devices that work on the data means the input from input devices is called a processing device. The devices which help us to get these results or outputs are called output devices. And storage devices means storage devices store our data and work so that we can get it back whenever we need it. Another one main point from second one chapter, a software that controls and manages all the activities of a computer system is called a system software. And last one, the software that are designed to perform same specific type of jobs on a computer are called application software. Kids, I hope all of you enjoyed today's lecture and better understood our second one chapter, hardware and software. Kids, in next computer lecture we solve question answer which was on chapter second. Till it, bye bye kids.